bringing clarity to your radio. It's time for Dennis Prager on Hawaii's new choice for intelligent talk, AM 690, KHNR.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Where was God? Isn't God supposed to be good? Isn't he supposed to love us? And does God want us to suffer?
10 years, you're not finished yet? Morty! Why did you do this to me?
Who are you?
Bruce? I'm God.
Bingo! Yahtzee! Is that your final answer? Our survey says God! Bing, 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 bing. Well, it was nice to meet you, God. Thank you for the Grand Canyon, and good luck with the apocalypse.
Hi, everybody. Dennis Prager here, the Ultimate Issues Hour. And usually it stands independent of what is going on in the news. Today, that is not the case. It is related, though it transcends it, but it is related. Every week at this time, the third hour on Tuesday, I talk to you about some great issue of life. The more I broadcast, the more I believe in the importance of this particular hour. Let me explain it. It's always good to give an overview and refresher course on why I do this. See, what has happened is we live very much now, more than ever before, in a culture of now. Certainly young people in particular, everything that is important is happening now. But that's, of course, not true. Vastly important things have happened in the past as well, and we are shaped by them, obviously. And while I am very much a part of this culture of now, I have to bring to you the greatest amount of insight I can into the developing issues in the world, and so I have to know what is happening now. But in order to actually formulate a context to understand what's happening, you have to know what happened before now. And that's when ultimate issues come in. It's about having a context to put all the data. What's the difference between a human and a computer? A computer knows more than any of us. It has more data, but we give it meaning. The computer gives it no meaning, gives it no context. We do. And we give judgments as well. Oh, this is happening in this part of the world. That's a good thing. That's a bad thing. This is a mixed bag, and so on. We know it because we have a value system with which we apply which we apply to the given event. So the Ultimate Issues Hour is a way of having you and me have a context for life to understand what is happening. I want to talk to you today about understanding the left. You see, there is a tremendous ignorance about the left, including on the part of many on the left. They know their positions, but they have not philosophically sat down to ask themselves what it is that they are representing. This is not meant as criticism. Whenever I criticize, so I don't hold myself back from critiquing or criticizing, but that's not the purpose here. It's really just to clarify. And to clarify that just as there is a Jewish value system, a Christian value system, or what I prefer, a Judeo-Christian value system, there is Jewish theology, Christian theology, but Judeo-Christian value system, that there is a Muslim value system, that there is a humanistic value system, that there is a whole host of them. The left has the left, for its adherents, is as religiously held as Christianity for its adherents, or Judaism to its, or Islam to its adherents. That's what is lost to people. People think of it as just a political position, and as important as that might be, it's held to be less significant to the holder than religion is to the religious believer. But it's not so. That is why I have been writing and broadcasting for months now that when people argue that the Democrats are likely to pay a price at the polls, perhaps a steep price, perhaps lose one or even perhaps both houses of Congress, it's unlikely, but one is possible. because of this extremely unpopular expansion of government known as the health care reform bills. Nevertheless, that doesn't mean anything to a Nancy Pelosi or to a Harry Reid. You might as well tell them that as I said earlier in the show, that they will need a new paint job on their car. So what? These people are true believers. The left has true believers every bit as much as Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. And it needs to be seen as an alternate religious system. It's not God-based, but the fact that something is not God-based or Scripture-based doesn't mean that it isn't a religion, or it doesn't have all the qualities of a religion, and the left does. People will die for it, people will kill for it, and have. Now, I don't know, certainly in the 20th century, far more people have been killed by and for leftist ideologies than for religion. There's no comparison. It is indeed another religious system. That's why my next book is about the future of humanity as being ultimately dominated by either the left, Islam, or the American system of values. The American Trinity, as I call it, which contains within it Judeo-Christian values, but is more than that. The left, to understand the left, is you must understand the conviction that people have. It is not merely a political preference. You prefer candidate X, I prefer candidate Y. It is far larger than that. Far larger. It is as strong a belief, as I keep going back to, as a Christian or Jewish or Muslim belief to its adherents. And that's the reason for the battle that we are seeing now over the expansion of government. Because one of the tenets of the left is expansion of government. That is, the welfare state is as big a belief to the left as the resurrection of Christ is to a Christian. As the giving of the Torah at Sinai to a Jew. I mean, I don't know how more, or as the angel Gabriel reciting the Quran to Muhammad. I mean, I don't know, how to put it in more starker terms. But it's the only way for you to understand your cousin who was on the left. I don't mean liberal. Liberal is very different. There aren't many liberals left, but that's not. I'm talking about the person on the left. That's why the passion. Just as Muslims, Jews, and Christians are passionate about their religious core beliefs, the left is just as passionate about its religious core beliefs, or its core beliefs. 1-8-Prager-776, this Ultimate Issues Hour is devoted to an idea that its time has come to understand the left as a distinctive value system. That is why I need to tell you this again, and when it registers, it's a powerful argument for my case. A traditional Christian and a traditional Jew in America, believers in their respective religions, have far more values in common than they do with fellow religionists of the left. A traditional Jew and a traditional Christian share far more values than a traditional Jew and a left-wing Jew, or a traditional Christian and a left-wing Christian. That's how powerful the separation is. The divide is left-right, not Jew-Christian in the United States. Maybe in Europe there was a Jew-Christian divide, and not maybe, there often was, unfortunately. But in the United States, and certainly at present, the divide is a left-right, and it is a very real one.